Hello my fellow primates and welcome to another video. Today we got something different and it's gonna be a good one. We're doing a Ferrari 458 mashup with a Thomas the Tank engine. It's ungodly. It's stuff that nightmares are made of. But let's jump right into it. Okay, so today's video was requested by Parker.Kenny. That's his idea. He is the one responsible for this Thomas the Tank engine monstrosity. You can go on Instagram at Parker.Kenny and tell him. Also, if you guys want to vote on these or you have suggestions for ideas, write it in the comments here or on Instagram. I'll get to them. And we're gonna pick the good ones, the ones that people like and vote on the most, or again, just the ones that spark my imagination. And I think this is a really good one. It's really interesting. So the Ferrari is one of the last great V8 Ferraris. I know the 488 is exciting and stuff, but it is, you know, twin turbo, whereas the 458 is sort of the end of the 360, 430 like V8s. They've worked out all the bugs. It's certainly a lot more easy to work on as far for maintenance and stuff like that. It's dual clutch. You don't have to like sell a child to replace the clutch in it versus like the 430. It has the modern amenities. And dare I say reliable. It has a timing chain instead of a timing belt. So Ferrari's, you know, kind of doing a good job. And when it came out, for me, the 458 was like something new and exciting that I was like, I want one of those. Like, that is a beautiful car. Not that the 488 isn't, but the 458 was sort of the benchmark. The 488 is just sort of like, it's a little bit different. So for me, it's a wonderful car that I one day will seem to experience in exciting ways. It's rear-wheel drive, which you have to have, but it's rear engine, so we get to keep that V8 when we mash it up with the Thomas the Tank engine. And Thomas is running on steam power, so it's, I mean, it's all about the torque. Steam-powered engines, the big ones are running about 7,500 horsepower. Thomas is a little bit of a smaller engine. I think he's probably in that 2,000 to 2,500 range. And if you pair that with the V8 Ferrari making 562 horsepower at 9,000 RPM, you get an interesting mix of horsepower and torque, and just because I think you should keep the dual motor system going here. So this would be like a steam-powered F1 sounding, coal burning monstrosity. It really is quite interesting. So it's probably, you know, 2,500 to 3,000 total horsepower between the two engines. I think this thing would break necks no matter where you go. It would just turn heads. And you're gonna get the young people, you're gonna get the little kids who are excited about this. You're gonna have like the Ferrari, and no, the Ferrari enthusiast is not gonna be excited about this. Let's be honest. There's a bunch of Ferrari purists who are just like, even Enzo himself would probably be like hunting you down. And have nothing. You would be like, take the Ferrari badges off of that. You get sued. It's a special thing. It's a special thing. I think the most surprising thing about this build is not the way it handles, because obviously adding a couple thousand pounds to the front of your Ferrari 458 is not, even with the extra torque and horsepower, is not going to necessarily make it the track weapon that you bought it for, which could be seen as a negative. But realistically, if you're going down this mod road, you're probably looking for more of a cruiser than than an all-out track weapon, because you're not adding lightness. So I think the big shocker in this one is the cost. I mean, 458s are, I would say, the tuner Ferrari at this point. You know, they've come down in value now that the 488s are out. You can pick one up for $250,000 for something with like a higher mileage car with maybe like 15 to 20,000 kilometers on it, or miles. I'm not going to get into the different markets of Ferraris in different places anyway. But you know, a clean example would be about $500,000 ish. So, but I would say if you're going to be cutting one up, you know, $250,000 seems fair. It's the train which is the surprising thing. You just can't buy antique steam engines anymore. They're just not really available. So I did a little research. $5 million to build one. So this may be the most expensive mashup that we ever do. Because yeah, I think your cost on it is going to be about 5 million, and then say 5.2 million, and then let's go nuts and throw in like a year of labor to put this thing together. So yeah, let's say 5.5 million. It's just an even 5.5 million for this build. I don't know. Would you do it? I wouldn't. No. I mean, nightmares. If I ever did a movie, and a full budget movie, you know, maybe the Thomas the Tank Engine Ferrari 458 could make it into it. I think that would be special. Anyway, gotta put some Octane Monkey stickers on here now to get this thing all branded up. It is a race car, obviously, so we gotta get the racing sticker on the side. That looks nice. Excellent, excellent. I'm pretty happy with this, how this is looking and coming along. I think, you know, it's a weird mashup. It was never going to look great, but I think the attention to detail here, I really like the way the wheels turned out, and I like the red stripe carrying on to the back wheel. I think it has some design aesthetic that makes it look decent. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to have to leave it for today. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been a good one. I've really enjoyed doing this. Hit that like, subscribe. Please share this. I feel like this should be all over the internet. This is one of those things that that just needs to be seen. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one.
Did you know you can get Octane Monkey gear at octanemonkey.com? That's right, we got shirts, hats, stickers, even car parts. If you like this video, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button.